fear is a taboo subject that we don't feel like we can talk about, but fear is real and fears can hold you back. So today is the second in a video series on ego and true self. Ego's role is to protect you, and in order for it to protect you, you need to be afraid of something. So ego lives in fear. Ego kind of hopes you don't understand fear, because if you don't know what you're afraid of or where it's coming from, ego can get you to do some things and you're sort of acting unconsciously. So today is a deep dive into ego, which means we're going to dive into fear. So fear can be external. It can be coming in from the world around you. It can be what people tell you, what you read. It's outside dangers that make you afraid. There's also internal fear. These are the little thoughts in your head, you might even want to call them gremlins that live there, that convince you of specific fears that you might have. These are the ones that we really don't like to talk about with other people. So I'm going to give you a list of what these fears might be. It's not an exhaustive list, so there might be more. But just listen to these and see which of these might be true for you. Probably not all of them are true, but some of them are going to resonate with you more than others. The first one is, I'm not good enough, or I don't know enough. Maybe you have a fear that others are holding you back. Maybe you fear that you're not doing enough. You need to be doing more. You need to push yourself harder every day. Maybe you are pushing yourself hard, but the fear is that you're not having any impact in the world. Maybe you feel like you don't fit in, or that the people around you just don't understand you. Maybe you feel like you're missing out or falling behind or failing, that others are getting ahead and you're being left behind. Maybe you feel like in this crazy world, you're just not strong enough to deal with things. Or maybe you're feeling insecure or scarcity. You don't have enough resources to meet your needs. So all of these are real fears. They may not all be true for you, but these fears are true for somebody. So connect to ones that are true to you, because none of the fears are really logical or rational, but they're true for you. Maybe you voiced one of these to a friend before and they said, that's ridiculous. Why would you ever think that? But they have a very different fear. They can have their fear. Your job is to identify the core and the root of your fear. Because once you understand this, then you can start working with ego to understand what situations are truly dangerous and which ones aren't. So we're going to work more on that in future videos. But the next one, we're going to do a deep dive into true self. So once we understand more about true self, just like we understand more about ego and that it's rooted in fear, then we can figure out how to navigate in between those two. So I look forward to seeing you again. For today, just see if you can be aware of some of those thoughts, some of those fears, some of those ways that ego might be popping up and distracting you. Just know what they are. You don't have to do anything with them yet. I look forward to connecting with you again. If you want more resources, check out my website, janellebroker.com. Have a great day.